Okay, so in today's cup of coffee moment, we're gonna have a couple of these to kind of help with just some mindset stuff. So we want to get in the mind gym right now. Remember, we talk about E plus R equals O, which means event plus response equals outcome. I have another formula for you, and this is what our training is based on, and that is technique. Technique equals process over outcome. So my thing to you is to really focus on the technique and let's live in the process. Let's do it the right way over and over and over again and not really focus on what the outcome or the desired outcome is. But let's focus on hammering on the technique. So here we go. Everything we do is based around that thought. If the game is 90% mental and only 10% physical, then why do we spend 95% of our time training for the physical part of the game and completely ignoring the 90% or mental part of the game? That is what we are trying to change. Okay? So, if we're going to do that, anytime we take a road trip, we need a map. We need a plan, a destination, where we're going to go. Today, I want to talk to you about goals, SMART goals. Okay? SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time sensitive goals. When you are setting goals, you can set long term goals, you can set short term goals. So, for example, you could set a short term goal. Being a student, you could say, hey, I want to make 3.5 grade point average this term in class. I want to make straight A's this 9 weeks or this quarter. That is a short term goal. Uh, a long term goal could say, I want to be valedictorian or I want to finish this degree in business. That would be more of a long term goal because you're going to have several steps to making it. In sport, we can set goals as well. For example, I talked to you guys about paint touches. So a short term goal would be, hey, I want to have 5 paint touches. I want to have 8 paint touches. That's a short term goal because we can go out and do that in one day. You need to set both. You need to set specific goals. Sometimes they're short term, sometimes they're long term, but we need specific goals. We need to know exactly what it is we're trying to do. That way we can go measure it, which is the M. You need a goal that is measurable. Did I reach this goal or not? Something that's attainable, meaning something that we can actually put our hands on. It is something that we can accomplish. It's hard to say and wake up today on Monday and say, hey, I want to be an astronaut tomorrow. That's not going to be realistic, which is the R. So our goal, it all flows together. Our goal has to be realistic. It has to be something that we can actually do. Uh, and the last thing is the T for time sensitive, meaning you need to give yourself a deadline. So when I'm planning for you, I say, hey, what can we have accomplished in the next 3 games? What can we have accomplished in the next 5 games? What can we have accomplished in the next 8 games? Because you're right, you should see progress. If we're hammering away at the technique and we're working and believing in the skills that are necessary for us to be more efficient, then yes, we should see progress. So today's challenge is for you to make SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time sensitive goals. Please be sure to see the handout that comes with this, pairs with this video. It's a guided reading, should take you about 5 minutes. And there's a short quiz that will help guide you as you are setting goals. Let's get this done. Get that back to me. Got 3 days. So I'll give you the date that it's due via email. So make sure you get that back to me. 90-10. Stay with it. Let's go.